Music's always been a part of my life. My first memories were like listening to records, 45 RPM records, making up songs, and that was just kind of the way it was. But the whole world just had a soundtrack, and that soundtrack was running in my head. And it continues to run till today.
Wake up in the morning on you when you dream. Don't let darkness weigh you down when you dream.
From as long as I can remember, we've always had music when I was a kid playing in the house. And
I remember when the first guitar came into our house when I was a kid. It was just like magic. And those tubes heating up in the amplifier and that sort of thing, and then playing these simple riffs and that kind of thing. And just the world just kind of opened up.
Make love real. Make love real.
we started Sound Traveler the same year we got married, which was 2010. And since then, we've played over 2,100 shows. We've been to Costa Rica. We've been to Cuba. Cuba, yes. CC Cuba.
Yeah.
We've been out west to Arizona and Idaho.
The music takes us places. It takes us into an experience. We travel into the music, into the song, and then it also physically takes us places.
And we share it with people.
And we share it with people, and they share back. There's a connection going on both ways.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I like to say...
we've got family in Cuba now.
We do.
You know, we wake up with it. We spend the day with it. We go to sleep with it at night. And we're together at home. We're together on stage. We're together on the road.
Family business.
It is our family business. And we carry the store with us wherever we go. People say, where do you live? Wherever we are, we're living.
Eagle flies on a place in the land of the Seminole.
Well, we'd like to introduce you to our musical family. We got a lot of introductions to make, so let's get started. This is my gajate. It's a piece of Latin percussion equipment, and you can mount it with various instruments. I've chosen a wood block, a cowbell, and a tambourine.
Can't have too much cowbell.
And of course, this is my original instrument.
She pulls out this trumpet and she plays like the angels are singing. And it just opened up so many possibilities.
We picked up these little maracas when we went to Cuba, and these are very, very meaningful. I get a lot of questions about this instrument.
Me too.
It's called a melodica. It's a wind-driven keyboard.
The idea is we want to make music and we say, what instruments would really make this song work? Paintbrushes to do a work of art. Exactly what it is. And people say, what kind of music do we play? And we usually say, well, good music on a good day.
We get rid of the songbooks. We get rid of the computers. We strip it down to just real live acoustic music. This is the concertina. Bob likes to call it squeeze box.
It makes people happy. They like to hear that.
This one is a little doumbek, which is a Middle Eastern drum, and it's made of ceramic, so it gives it a little bit different sound. This is the mainstay of the rhythm department right here. This is my bass guitar. I just love it. It feels like a heartbeat, and it makes me happy to play it.
Banjo takes you down different paths, sends you down pathways that a guitar just doesn't go. And harmonica, I always play the harmonica with another instrument.
And that's the foundation instrument for everything Sound Traveler does right there. And last but not least, we have Thumper here. Thumper is actually a vintage wooden suitcase.
Yeah, plastic one won't do.
No. And this is our bass drum. We have to have a big musical family because there's so many sounds you want to make.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nevermore will his evil be known. Will I ever find my way back home?
We were playing at a farmer's market not too far from here, and I saw a random guy walking by. Said, "I have a picture of you I made last year," and so he brings his phone over, and he shows a portrait that he had painted of us playing at the farmer's market, and it's like I had absolutely no idea. I was blown totally away.
And so he just came by the farmer's market last weekend and gave us these. And aren't they amazing?
This is amazing.
And something we were doing with the music must have touched him.
People will come up and say, "Well, thank you for what you're doing," and we say, "Thank you for allowing us to do what we're doing." We'll play for ourselves in the living room, and we'll practice and that sort of thing.
It's not the same.
And there's a certain magic to that.
There is,
But there is a different magic when you're with a group of people, and you can feel it. Every performer can feel it when the energy in that room starts coming back, and everybody's in that same bubble. There's magic there.
absolutely.
And you have to spread that magic.
I think we can keep on keeping on for a long time to come.
Well, you
That's
know,
the hope. That's the vision.
my heart goes bum, 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 bum.
It's playing music right now.
Playing music right now. And I think it's mostly the hats.